Beloved soul, a heart is trembling with a love. It can no longer hide a love so holy, it terrifies the one who feels it. This is not a crush. It is a divine awakening, and you are its center. Before we reveal this urgent message of a love confirmed by heaven, if your spirit has ever been the unsuspecting subject of a sacred admiration, click subscribe. Let this channel be the place where holy secrets are unveiled, and your heart is prepared for its divine echo. When this word resonates as the reason behind the inexplicable peace you've felt, declare it in the comments with, "I am open to true love." Speak your faith. God, prepare my heart. Your openness is the key. Tap like as your spirit's solemn agreement to this divine alignment. For those moved to sow into this ministry of holy revelation, your super thanks helps us deliver these tender, powerful messages to every soul who is being loved in secret by a heart being prepared by God. Now, quiet your soul to listen for a heartbeat not your own. What you are about to hear is the confession of a spirit overwhelmed by a heaven-sent love for you. A love so profound it has moved from a quiet prayer to a holy, trembling certainty. Beloved soul, someone is in love with you, and they don't know how to hide it anymore. They've tried, they've fought it, they've prayed it away. But love doesn't leave. Not the kind that's sent from heaven. Not the kind that finds you in secret. Not the kind that aches when you're not near. Not the kind that trembles every time they hear your name. The angels are whispering, and what they're saying is real. They're in love with you, and they are terrified, not of you, but of how big this feeling is. They thought it would pass. They thought it was just a moment. But then God stepped in, and God confirmed it. Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you, and not to harm you. Plans to give you a future and a hope. This love is part of that plan, but it hasn't been easy, because what they feel, it's overwhelming, it's sacred, it's holy, and it's unexplainable. Beloved soul, before we go deeper, if your heart has been waiting for a message like this, tap subscribe to Angel Messages for you. Don't just listen. Become part of this divine family. Tap like as your yes to the heavens. Comment something powerful like, "I am open to true love," or, "God, prepare my heart." And if this message already feels personal, send a super thanks to sow into this season. This is not just a message. This is movement. This is prophecy. This is alignment. Now listen. They are in love. And it's not just attraction. It's not just admiration. It's deeper than that. They love the way you love others. They love your heart, your compassion, your light, your endurance. They love the way you walk through storms, but still smile like the sun lives in your chest. They saw something in you, and it woke something up in them. They didn't expect it. They didn't plan it. They didn't even want it at first. But God had other plans. Isaiah 43:19. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. This is that new thing. A love that breaks fear. A love that silences confusion. A love that survives the distance. They've cried about you, not because you hurt them, but because loving you is holy. Because loving you is bigger than them. They ask God what to do. They ask for dreams. They ask for signs. And beloved, God is answering them. Even now, the angels say, their heart is about to speak, and you won't see it coming. But you will feel it. Something will shift. You'll feel lighter, more peaceful, more awake, and you won't even know why. But it's because their spirit is calling yours. They can't keep it in. They've tried. They've shut off the world. They've tried to focus. They've distracted themselves with work. But your name keeps showing up. In songs, in dreams, in strangers' conversations, even in prayers they didn't mean to say. This is how heaven works. When two souls are called, the universe conspires to bring what God said must be. Song of Solomon 3:1. By night on my bed I sought him whom my soul loveth. I sought him, but I found him not. But the seeking is not in vain, because this time they will find you. Keep watching, keep listening, because the surprise is closer than you think. And when it comes, you'll cry, not out of sadness, but because your spirit will say, I knew it, I felt this. This is what I prayed for. Beloved, don't let fear speak louder than faith. This love is real, and God is protecting it. You don't have to beg for love. You don't have to chase. You just have to align. Tap subscribe to angel messages for you. Comment another affirmation of trust. Something like, I won't miss this blessing. Or, God, I surrender to your timing. Then like this video to seal your agreement. And if your heart knows something big is coming, give a super thanks now. That seed will bloom in ways you can't imagine yet. They're going to surprise you with honesty, with tenderness, with boldness, because they can't keep running. Not from this, not from you, not from the truth that keeps burning in their chest. They didn't expect to feel this. Not like this, not so suddenly, not so strongly, not so real. But it's real, and it's rushing toward you like a holy flood. Heaven's hand is behind this, and angels are delivering the news with joy. They've seen the tears you cried when no one noticed you. They've counted the nights you stayed loyal. When everyone else was chasing easy love, you were waiting for the one God approved. You stayed pure. You stayed kind. You kept your heart clean, even when you felt overlooked, even when others mocked your faith, even when it felt like no one would see the treasure in you. God did. Heaven did. Your angels did. And now, someone else finally sees it too. This person is coming in fast, with honest love, with clear intention, with the desire to make you theirs. But before you say yes, heaven wants you to breathe, because this is no ordinary love story. This is no rushed romance. This is a divine appointment wrapped in the skin of another soul. They have prayed too. They have been through pain too. They have trusted God when it was hard. And somehow, their journey was leading to you. Beloved soul, this is not just a relationship. This is restoration. This is prophecy fulfilled. This is two prayers colliding in one miracle. Do not be afraid, and do not sabotage it. You may feel unworthy. You may feel unsure. You may question, is this too good to be true? But let this truth anchor you. Every good and perfect gift is from above. James 1:17. This is not a trick. This is not a trap. This is what your obedience has unlocked. This is what your character attracted. This is what heaven always had in mind. And now, the moment has come. Before we reveal more, subscribe to Angel Messages for you. This is your divine community. This is where clarity flows. Tap the bell too. Don't miss what heaven says next. If you believe your season of love is here, type I believe in God's timing in the comments. Your agreement is your alignment. Tap like as a sign of surrender, and give us super thanks if you feel the Spirit pulling your heart. Now listen carefully. They've been thinking of how to tell you. They've rehearsed it in their head. They've imagined the conversation. They've even asked God for help. Because this is not just about saying, I love you. It's about saying, I choose you. I see you. I want to build with you. And heaven is confirming this word. This is the kind of love that does not play games. It doesn't run hot and cold. It doesn't confuse your spirit. It doesn't leave you questioning your worth. It brings peace. It brings clarity. It brings joy. It brings confirmation. They're not perfect, but their love is honest. They're not flawless, but their spirit is faithful. And they want to make a bold move. They want to ask for your hand, and not in a vague, someday kind of way. They're ready now, because the wait has refined them, and their heart knows this moment is holy. The angels say, you've waited long enough. You've cried long enough. You've proven your heart through storms. Now it's time to receive the promise. God is honoring the covenant he made with your soul. Psalm 37:23 says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. This is a divine step, and your future spouse is being ordered by God to find you, to pursue you, to cover you, to walk with you, to marry you. Don't let fear make you miss it. Don't let trauma from the past close your heart. Don't let what they did stop what God wants to do. This is new. This is sacred. This is real. And you are ready. Tap. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you if you know this is confirmation. Like this video as a sign of surrender. Type in the comments, "I receive this love with faith." And if this message touched your spirit, give a super thanks to sow into your love season. There's more to reveal. Keep listening. The way you care for others, even when your own heart is breaking, even when nobody sees your tears, even when your kindness is taken for granted. They noticed that, and it softened them. It made them want to protect you, to lift your head, to hold your hand in the dark. They didn't expect to feel this much, but now they can't imagine life without you. They replay your voice in their head. They remember your gentle laugh. They feel warmth just thinking about you. And it's not infatuation. It's not just attraction. It's something sacred, a pull they can't resist, a light they can't deny. And beloved soul, heaven is confirming something big. This is not an ordinary love story. This is a divine connection, one that has been prayed over, one that has been protected, one that has been written in heaven. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37:4. The angels say, this person's desire is you, not because you're perfect, but because your spirit is pure, your love is honest, and your soul feels like home. So before we continue, take a moment, tap the like button if your spirit is aligned with this word. Type, "My heart is ready," in the comments as your declaration. Don't forget to subscribe to Angel Messages for you, because what's coming next will require your full attention. And if this message already stirs something inside you, send a super thanks to activate this divine connection over your life. Now listen closely. They've been thinking about how to come forward. They've asked God for the right timing. They've asked the angels for courage. They want to do it right. They want to honor you. They don't want to play with your heart. They want to protect it, because they know your heart has been mishandled before. They know you've cried over people who didn't deserve you. They know you've held yourself together when everything felt like it was falling apart. They know the way you loved before, and they know how rare that kind of love is. So they don't want to be just another chapter. They want to be your final one, your forever one. They want to give you the love you prayed for, the safety you've always longed for, the peace you've never fully tasted. And even though they're nervous, even though they're not sure if you'll say yes, they're getting ready, because the love they feel is greater than their fear. And beloved soul, you need to hear this clearly. They are not coming into your life to take. They are coming to give. They are not coming to drain you. They are coming to pour into you. They are not coming with confusion. They are coming with clarity. Every good and perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights. James 1:17. This is a good gift. This is a perfect gift, and it's heading straight toward you. Heaven is aligning everything behind the scenes. Even the delays had a purpose. Even the silence had divine meaning. Even the moments where you felt forgotten were moments where you were being preserved. Because this kind of love, the kind that's honest, the kind that's steady, the kind that's built on prayer, truth, and timing, can't be rushed. It had to be refined. It had to be prepared. It had to be God-approved. And now, it is. Beloved soul, they're ready. They're ready to speak what's been silent. They're ready to express what's been hidden. They're ready to say what their soul has been screaming. They love you, not with a shallow love, but with a deep, enduring, sacred love. The kind that only heaven can orchestrate. The kind that survives distance, time, fear, and doubt, because it was born of something holy, of something real. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. 1 Corinthians 13:7-8. This is that kind of love, and it's yours. Yes, yours. So take a deep breath. Let your heart receive this. Say it out loud if you can. I am ready for honest love. I receive what heaven has prepared. I open my life to divine connection. The angels are watching as you say it. The heavens are moving with your agreement. Don't doubt what you feel. Don't talk yourself out of this. You didn't imagine it. They didn't either. You didn't force it. They didn't either. This was not random. This was not fantasy. This was heaven ordained. And soon, it will be reality. Beloved soul, soon, they'll say it. Not in a whisper, not in hesitation, but in full truth, with full heart, with trembling hands maybe, but with a steady spirit. Because when it's real, you don't need to shout. You just need to show up. And they're preparing to show up for you, to prove everything they've been feeling, to give what they've been carrying in silence, to pour out the love that's been growing day by day. Heaven says, you're not waiting in vain. You're being positioned for a promise. And this love, it's not coming to confuse you. It's coming to confirm you, to affirm what God already whispered to your heart in private, that you were never forgotten, that you were never invisible, that your love is not too much, that your care is not too heavy, that your standards are not unreasonable. You are not too much. You are just right for the one who's been sent, and they've been watching you from afar, from a distance, with admiration, with reverence, with respect, and what they saw made them fall, not in lust, not in fantasy, but in love, deep, spiritual love, and beloved soul. Now is the time to prepare your heart, prepare your environment, prepare your soul, because this love will not enter where bitterness lives. This love will not thrive where fear takes root. Let go of the fear. Let go of the what-ifs. Let go of the pain of the past. The angels are saying clearly, what's ahead is nothing like what's behind. It will heal what hurt you. It will restore what broke you. It will answer what confused you. It will feel like peace, like clarity, like truth, like breath, like God, because it is from Him. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? Isaiah 40, 3-19. Do you perceive it? Do you feel it rising? Do you feel the change in the atmosphere? This is the shift. This is the unveiling. This is the moment your heart has been unknowingly waiting for. And heaven says, you are not just loved by them. You are loved by us, by the one who created you, by the angels assigned to you, by the kingdom that watched you sow in tears. And now, you will reap in joy. So don't let fear steal this moment. Don't let doubt mute this message. Say it now, in faith, in trust, in surrender. Type it in the comments. This love is mine. And if your spirit is stirred, tap subscribe to angel messages for you. Like this video to say yes to the timing of heaven, and send a super thanks if this word confirms something deep inside your heart. Your love story is unfolding now. The pages are being turned by divine hands. The chapters are full of mercy, full of hope, full of truth, and full of them. The one God whispered about in your prayers. The one your soul recognized before your eyes did. The one your spirit danced with in dreams. The one who's now saying, I love you, and I'm not hiding it anymore. They're not hiding it anymore. Not behind polite words. Not behind small talk. Not behind timing excuses. They've tried to suppress it. They've tried to deny it. They've tried to stay just friends. But the truth has outgrown their silence. The love they carry for you is no longer something they can hold back. It leaks through their eyes. It trembles in their voice. It lives in their prayers. And now, heaven is allowing the release, the unveiling, the divine confession, because God is involved. And when God is involved, love becomes bold. This isn't just someone liking you. This is someone chosen for you. Someone assigned to you. Someone prepared for your spirit. And your name has been resting in their heart like a seed. Now it's blooming into revelation, into certainty, into destiny. Beloved soul, you've wondered why you've been feeling spiritual weight lately. why your heart feels pulled towards something invisible, why your dreams seem loud, why your soul is restless. It's because your future is shifting. Love is breaking through the surface. Heaven is announcing alignment. And your future spouse, they're hearing God about you. They're asking God about you. They're surrendering their own timing. They're letting go of fear. Because when love is real, it doesn't just touch the emotions. It transforms the soul. And they've been transformed by the thought of you, by the prayers about you, by the presence of your spirit in theirs. This is not imagination. This is manifestation. Let Psalm 37-23 be your reminder. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delights in his way. This is an ordered step. This is a divine pairing. This is God saying, now is the time. And the angels are rejoicing, not just because of the love, but because of the growth. You've grown, you've healed, you've matured, you've surrendered. That's why the blessing is being released. That's why their heart is being stirred. That's why love is rushing to meet you. So breathe, smile, weep if you must. Heaven is near. Love is here. Comment now. Heaven sent this love, and let your agreement unlock what's already moving toward you. Tap. Subscribe to angel messages for you. Be part of this divine unfolding. Like this video to seal your faith in what's coming. And if this word touched your soul, send a super thanks as a prophetic offering to your love season. This is not just another video. This is a heavenly moment, a sacred echo, a divine announcement. Someone is in love with you, and God has confirmed it. It's your season to receive. They tried to hide it with silence, but the silence became too loud. They tried to run from it, but their spirit kept leading them back to you. They tried to convince themselves it wasn't that serious, but it kept getting deeper. They prayed for confirmation, and God answered with your face. They said, Lord, if this is real, show me. And suddenly, every conversation pointed to you. Every sign whispered your name. Every prayer circled back to your spirit. They didn't want to move without clarity. They feared getting it wrong, but they couldn't unsee what they saw. They couldn't unfeel what they felt. They're in love, not the kind of love that fades, not the kind of love built on appearance or convenience, but the kind of love that endures storms, the kind of love that sees your wounds and still says, I choose you, the kind of love that doesn't need perfection, just divine connection. And beloved, they've received the green light from heaven. The angels have whispered, this is safe, this is blessed. They are now planning, preparing, rehearsing what to say, replaying moments of you in their mind. And God isn't rushing them. He's guiding them. He's preparing their heart for this step. Because this isn't about a ring. This is about purpose, about destiny, about two lives merging for kingdom assignment. Isaiah 60-22 says, when the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. And the Lord is making it happen now. In the spiritual, in the emotional, in the natural. They've spoken to someone about you, a trusted friend, a mentor. Even their family may already know your name. You've become sacred to them. They don't want to mess this up. They want to honor what God is doing. They want to come correct. With humility, with prayer, with intentionality. That's why it's taking time. Because it's holy. Because it matters. Because you matter. Don't be discouraged by the delay. The delay was for preparation. The silence was for pruning. The distance was for development. But now, the shift has begun. You're about to see signs, confirmation, bold movement, open expression. And when it happens, you won't need to question. Your spirit will say, this is it. So keep your posture of faith. Keep your oil burning. Keep your heart open. Because the proposal isn't far. And more than that, the purpose is near. Type in the comments, my heart is ready. That's your declaration. That's your alignment. That's your open door. If this resonates deeply, tap subscribe to Angel Messages for you. Let these divine messages continue flowing to you. Like the video as a sign that you receive it. And if this spoke to your season, sow a super thanks to activate this prophetic word in your life. There is nothing accidental about this love. It is holy, it is bold, and it is coming. They feel you in their dreams, even when they try to suppress it, even when they try to stay busy. You show up in the quietest hours, in the in-between spaces, when they're alone with their thoughts. You rise. They didn't choose this. It was chosen for them by God, by timing, by something deeper than understanding. And now they know. They know you are not just someone special. You are their person, the one their soul recognized. They keep replaying things they never said, moments they wish they could go back to, things they wish they had done sooner. But God is saying, it's not too late, because timing in the Spirit isn't about convenience. It's about readiness. It's about maturity. It's about obedience. They are starting to walk in obedience. They're getting in alignment. They're moving away from fear and moving toward you. And heaven is watching. Angels are preparing. Doors are opening, even if you can't see it yet. It's happening. Hebrews 10:36 says, you need to persevere so that when you have done the will of God, you will receive what He has promised. This is a promise, a divine reward, a holy fulfillment. They are preparing not just a question, but a covenant. They are not just coming to impress you. They are coming to cover you, to stand beside you, to build legacy with you. This is deeper than flowers, stronger than flattery. This is love that will last, because it's sealed by heaven. And beloved, there is something God wants to tell you before it happens. He wants you to know you are worthy of this love. Let that sink in. You are not being tolerated. You are being chosen, not for your perfection, but for your purpose. The Lord says in Psalm 84:11, no good thing will He withhold from those who walk uprightly. You've walked with integrity. You've cried in silence. You've given when you had little. You've waited when it hurt. And now, heaven is answering. You don't have to chase this. You don't have to manipulate this. You just have to remain open. Remain grounded. Remain faithful. Because while they are planning, heaven is orchestrating, and the next chapter is closer than you think. Let your soul breathe. Let your heart soften. Let your spirit say yes. This love is not just emotional. It is spiritual. It is prophetic. It is intentional. And they are getting ready to make their move, to open their heart, to ask you to be theirs forever. Comment, I receive this divine love below. Let the angels see your agreement. Let the heavens record your yes. If you haven't already, subscribe to Angel Messages for you. Let every video build your hope again. Tap the like button as your confirmation. And if your heart feels this word, send a super thanks to seal it in faith. You're not imagining things. You're not being too hopeful. You're not making it up. This is real, and it's rising, and soon it's going to knock on your door. They're practicing what to say over and over again in their mind. The proposal, the promise, the way they'll look into your eyes, the way their heart races every time they imagine your reaction. But what God is doing in them goes even deeper. This isn't just about boldness. It's about healing. It's about redemption. It's about returning everything the enemy tried to steal. Beloved soul, they've been through battles too. They've had to grow. They've had to confront their past. And still, you remained in their spirit. Like a melody that wouldn't stop playing. Like a whisper that wouldn't fade. Even when they tried to ignore it. Even when they thought it was too late. Even when fear said, you're not ready. God's love said, but I am. And now, He is leading them to you. Not with confusion, but with clarity. Not with games, but with grace. Isaiah 30:21 says, and your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, this is the way, walk in it. They heard that word, and the way is toward you. Don't second guess the timing. Don't overanalyze the silence. Don't let the delay fool you. Heaven is never late, and when it arrives, it will be right on time. Their love is maturing. Their faith is strengthening, their fears are being dismantled, and their spirit is aligning with God's will. They want to propose more than marriage. They want to propose partnership, prayer, peace, purpose. They've seen what life feels like without you, and they don't want to feel that again. They're done running. They're done pretending. They know who you are now, and more than anything, they want to honor that. Honor your strength. Honor your loyalty. Honor your soul. But God is still saying, before the proposal comes, before the moment you've waited for, He wants to strengthen your heart. Because this union, it's not small. It's not ordinary. It carries heaven's fingerprints. It's going to affect more than just you two. It's going to shift generations. It's going to spark ministry. It's going to heal families. And that kind of covenant requires preparation. This is why God has been quiet sometimes. Not to withhold, but to prepare. Not to frustrate, but to fortify. Beloved, you haven't been forgotten. You've been hidden for a holy reason, for a sacred purpose, for a divine unveiling.